to Exodus 14. I think it's 13. 12, actually. 12 is so long.
Jesus.
51 between the three of us. 25 is half. 20 is 60. 15 is 45. 17. I think it's 17. 17 is 50. So I'm gonna read 7. We are gonna read 17 verses out of 12. Whew. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year's.
Speak ye unto the congregation of Israel, saying, In the 10th day of this month they shall take to them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house, a house. And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the souls. Every man according to his eating shall make your count for the lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a man of first year. Ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats. And ye shall keep it until the 14th day of the same month. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. And they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two side posts and on the upper door posts of the houses, wherein they shall eat it. And they shall eat the flesh in the night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. Eat not of it raw, nor sodden at all with water, but roast with fire, his head with his legs, and with the purtenance thereof. And ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning, and that which remaineth of it until morning ye shall burn with fire. And thus shall ye eat it, with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand. And ye shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you, when I smite the land of Egypt. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial. This day is a memorial. What's a memorial?
Something
Something that you're supposed to remember. And ye shall keep it a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses. For whosoever eateth leavened bread from the first day until the 7th day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel. And in the first day there shall be a holy convocation. And in the 7th day there shall be a holy convocation to you. No manner of work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread. For in this selfsame day I have brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever. Did you catch that? The last verse says why we celebrate this. This month is the first month. First day of this month is New Year's. Happy New Year. This day particularly and the next 7 days are celebrated for this reason. What does it say?
because he brought our people out of Egypt.
Yes, Dad, he did that. Your mighty hand.
In the first month, on the 14th day of the month at even, ye shall eat unleavened bread until the 1 and 12th day of the month at even.
And guess what we got?
Tortillas.
Unleavened bread.
7 days shall there be no leaven found in your house, for whosoever eateth.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. I really don't want to throw my yeast away.
I mean, I feel like if you sit it outside, it'll still be fine. It's pretty cold out there.
Which is leaven, even the soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he be a stranger or born in the land. Ye shall eat nothing living in all your habitations, shall ye eat unleavened bread. Then Moses called for all the elders of Israel and said unto them, Draw out and take your lamb according to your families and kill the Passover. And ye shall take a bunch of hyssop and dip it in the blood that is in the basin, and strike the lintel and the two side posts with the blood that is in the basin. None of you shall go out at the door of his house until the morning. For the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptians. And when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, the Lord will pass over the door, and will not suffer the destroyer to come unto your house and to smile to you. And ye shall observe this thing for an ordinance to thee and to thy son forever. And it shall come to pass when ye be come to the land which the Lord will give you according as he hath promised, that ye shall keep this service. And it shall come to pass when your children shall say unto you, What mean ye by this service? That ye shall say, It is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover, who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt when he smote the Egyptians and delivered our houses. And the people bowed their heads and worshipped. And the children of Israel went away and did as the Lord said. The Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron, and did so. Did that. And it came to pass that at midnight the Lord smote all the firstborns in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on the throne upon the firstborn born of the captive that was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of cattle. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt. For there was not a house where there was not one dead. And he called for Moses and Aaron by the night and said, Rise up, and you go forth from among my people, both ye and the children of Israel, and go serve the Lord as ye have said. Also take your flocks and your herds as ye have said, and be gone. Bless me also. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people. They might send them out of the land in haste, for they said, We be all dead men. The people took their dough before it was leavened, the kneading trough being bound up in their clothes upon their shoulders. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, and they bowed of the Egyptians' jewels and silver.
God sent the angel to kill firstborn so they could get up out of there.
And the people of Israel did as Moses had instructed. They asked the Egyptians for clothing and articles of silver and gold. The Lord caused the Egyptians to look favorable on the Israelites, and they gave the Israelites whatever they asked for, so they stripped the Egyptians of their work. That night the people of Israel left and started for Succoth. There were about 600,000 men, plus all the women and children. A rabble of non-Israelites went with them, along with great flocks and herds of livestock. For them, along with great flocks and herds, for bread they baked black cakes from the dough without yeast. They had brought from Egypt. It was made without yeast because the people were driven out of Egypt in such a hurry that they had no time to prepare the bread or other food.
Now hold on.
I'm hungry.
Why do we eat unleavened bread? This whole feast, this whole celebration is a memorial. And generations after the people that went through this are supposed to celebrate. So we remember what they went through. They didn't have enough time to let the yeast rise in their bread. So the this is what they had to go through to get out of Egypt. We now put ourselves through that to remember what they went through. This is a memorial.
The people of Israel had lived in Egypt for 430 years. In fact, it was on the last day of the 430th year that all the Lord's forces left the land. On this night, the Lord kept his promise to bring his people out of the land of Egypt. So this night belongs to him, and it must be commemorated every year by all the Israelites from generation to generation. Then the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "These are the instructions for the festival of Passover. No outsiders are allowed to eat the Passover meal, but any slave who has been purchased may eat it if he has been circumcised.
Y'all been circumcised?
Yeah.
Okay.
Temporary residents and hired servants may not eat. Each Passover lamb must be eaten in one house. Do not carry any of its meat outside, and do not break any of its bones. The whole community of Israel must celebrate this Passover festival. If there are foreigners living among you who want to celebrate the Lord's Passover, let all their males be circumcised. Only then may they celebrate the Passover with you.
Cut it up.
Any native-born Israelite, but no uncircumcised male may ever eat the Passover meal. This instruction applies to everyone, whether a native-born Israelite or a foreigner living among you. So all the people of Israel followed all the Lord's commands to Moses and Aaron. On the very day the Lord brought the people of Israel out of the land of Egypt like an army.
Woo!
Like an army.
You know how when you go to school and you in history class and you read about the first Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
but then you get out of school and you realize that the way that they paint the picture really not true.
Yeah.
I am so glad we got the Bible, the truth in our hands, where we can read about the first Passover and that be the real story.